Welcome back, chums. Lovely to have your company as ever, and thank you so much for taking the time out to join me. Right now I'm beside, of course, a wonderful hotel in the very heart of London's Theatreland district, called, of course, the famous Waldo Hotel. Now, for many people out there, instantly, I don't know about you, but when I first came to London, I was amazed that there was another Waldorf. I'd only heard of the brilliant Waldorf Astoria in New York. Lucky enough to be in there once as well. In fact, performed in there, yes. Keep forgetting these things, you know what it's like. But what a spectacular place that was. Of course, many years ago, I was lucky enough to actually work here at the Waldo Hotel in London, you know, that sort of resting period as a thespian. And, you know, I had no idea. When you're younger, you just go around clueless, don't you? This is the thing. This hotel was steeped in history and, you know, literally was made with American money to bring some much needed glamour to London in the late 1800s. And what was fascinating was in the restaurant that I worked in, I had no idea that it had a Titanic connection because he'd used the model of this restaurant for the movie Titanic, starring Kenneth More in the late 1950s. In fact, filmed some of the scenes in there. Incredible when you think. Now, of course, this particular hotel has so much history, as I say. And what I like about sharing it with you is you forget that they were also big pop stars here of their day. I'm talking, of course, about the wonderful dance bands of the 1930s. Now, not only were they fabulous and they had everybody dancing and all that sort of stuff, the other side of it was that they also made records. They, as I say, were the pop stars of that particular era. And what's fascinating here is this particular man, yes, Godfrey, well, he had his own band here and he regularly broadcast from the Waldorf Ballroom on the BBC, and royalty came to dance literally on the floor. Oh yes, if these sort of dance floors could talk, the stories that you would find out. What I love about sort of finding things out about wandering around London is truly sharing it with you, because I'm amazed when you find these things and think, wow, you know. And I did ask exactly, well, what happened to all the records and stuff like that. And of course, the sad thing is there's no archivists anymore on these hotels, so seemingly they're sort of lost in time, aren't they? But what's nice is to remember these people. And the man that had the dance band, well, the cafe bar is now named in his honour, so his name at the Waldorf still lives on. And if you have any of those very rare 78 records, well, you never know, they could be worth something. Let me share a few more facts with you about the Waldo Hotel in the very heart of London. In 1889, theatrical impresario Edward Saunders decided to build a major West End hotel on the northern rim of the Aldwych. Saunders partnered with the accountant Thomas Wilde to raise the sum, well, of £700,000 with the assistance of none other than William Wardolph Astor, of whom, of course, the hotel was named in absolute supreme gratitude. In 1913, though, it was very scandalous here because the first of many tangos was performed right here in the Palm Court. And this was scandalizing, Edwardian society. But by 1934, the resident house band was led by Howard Godfrey and his Waldorforians. Godfrey recorded 15 live at the Waldorf 78 record discs with the celebrated singer Al Bowley. Hits included Love is the Sweetest Thing and Good Night Sweetheart. We all know that one, don't we? In 1939, during World War II, the Waldorf placed adverts in the press reassuring visitors that its alloy structure made it safe to stay. However, one stray bomb missed the hotel, but shockwaves shattered the Palm Court roof right in here, and tango tea dancers were suspended. The restaurant, though, became a staff dormitory, and the hotel's head waiter slept in the corner every night to keep an eye on literally everything. Amazing what you find, isn't it? As ever, many thanks for taking the time out to join me. I hope you've had a lovely moment just having a look around this wonderful hotel. As I said, it is now part of the Hilton Group and as ever going through something of a refurbishment, but still has all that wonderful genteel charm, and literally is a great place to stay if you are wanting to sort of indulge in the world of theatre. You're near to quite a few here, so it is well worth a visit. And actually, I have to say, as far as sort of, deluxe glitzy hotels go, very affordable indeed. Staff are very friendly, very nice, and more importantly, yes, it's got a wonderful Wi-Fi connection. Now, until the next time, I'm not going to check in, I'm going to check out and catch a bus and hopefully have a swig from a flask. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.